I was playing Apprentice Monarch. I had some success in Yu-Gi-Oh! I never really went to a big event.
Oh, I love going to events though. That was my thing because I was a vendor.
I only went to really great ones.
Yeah. I love doing it just to sell because selling back then was so close.
Well, no. Actually, when I played cards when even one
Oh, really? I played during I played during Teledad too. On Teledad was when there was.
I played when this card Sekaretsu Armor was good.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so I don't know if you know about that.
I know that.
Simple monsters there don't exist. Stuff like that. Well, so I guess we're gonna watch our first game.
Sure. Hopefully this is actual bracket because I don't know what happened with the bracket until now.
Yeah. If Adam wins, the Tutu makes it.
So it's going to be one of the people here. I think
Who's here?
I forget. This is a Novell versus.
If you guys even want to play.
What's your opinion on Novell and Greylock now after what happened earlier today?
I mean, so what are the records of both players? I think that's pretty important.
Wait, what are the records for these two? Adam is undefeated?
Adam is undefeated, Michael's X1. There are no more undefeateds. Oh, except for Adam.
Okay.
Because he lost.
Okay. Yeah, you can start whenever. Yeah. Okay. Well, the Novell players are undefeated right now.
Okay, so Novell was after one of the, I would say, the top 3 decks before Conroe got banned. So I think the deck is really strong if you get your grades.
Yeah.
and a break ride out. You know,
because the break ride turn.
I mean, you're always gonna break ride if you're gonna get to go to grade 4 because you're playing that deck. Yeah.
Okay, well, you could ride it pretty much early.
Don't do it.
Like you can ride it on damage 3 if you think you can really pressure your opponent.
I mean, but his only grade 3 is
yeah. You can ride it early, so it's not a break ride.
I mean, I don't see a point.
I feel like super far ahead. Like let's say you're like 2 damage or something. You can ride that way.
I mean, if I'm 2 damage, they're probably gonna. I mean, I could wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, because I mean, your Vanguard attack doesn't really change. It's just that they can't.
They have less options.
Yeah. But even if they put you at 4, then it's kind of like instant kill.
Yeah.
So there's like no option. Alright, so
what are your thoughts on the Narukami?
I don't know what kind of Narukami he's I never seen this guy. I don't know who this guy is actually.
He's playing Tempest Wolf.
Tempest Wolf. Yeah, I know Tempest Wolf. Is I would say
reverse algorithm.
Yeah, I would say it's a very good one. But what is the other Vanguard? Yeah, Tempest Wolf. Tempest Wolf's good. I think the combination Tempest Wolf and Tempest I am not too big of a fan because like I can't explain it, but like I don't know, Tempest Wolf, you can't I think people can just like play around with it. Like, they can, like,
yeah, it's definitely one of those cards you can play around because it's so blatant and stuff like that.
I mean, once you have it, people know what's coming. I guess you could commit less. Yeah, but if your opponent commits the same amount, then you can also commit the same amount. Yeah, and the Vanguard's always strong. So I guess that's a good point.
Yeah, it's consistently hitting for a
I think you'd like to send it that
because he's
very limited to what he can do. Like
yeah, because if you're forced to ride him early, you're kind of stuck.
Like I think good players know how to guard early, and they leave themselves at like maybe like 1 or 2 or something like that, and then so when a big hit comes, when like a break ride hit comes, it does 1 damage, and you already like saved enough. You already like you're at 2 damage, now you're at 3, now maybe you're at 4, something like that. So
would you say you like Gauntlet Buster more for Eradicator?
I think if I would play Eradicator, I would play Gauntlet Buster and what's the break ride? Ignition. Yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that one's not bad.
Yeah, because criticals are apparently like the main of everything.
But here's the thing, like, I actually thought about playing Eradicator because I like Ignition that much, but then I realized that if you didn't know, like every top deck right now, the top 4 decks, I guess, Novell, and they all have like a break ride, and it's pushed real hard.
Yeah, like a really much.
But Gauntlet is like they get guarded, and then they still have 3.
Yeah. If they have the purple card, that's it.
think you just have golden shield, but yes, you're right, yeah.
I mean, would you say Gauntlet Buster can consistently crit though? Like, let's say you only like kill like one card
If
every
you use it
turn,
right, like for example, let's say your opponent's at 3, right? Then you ride Gauntlet Buster over the break ride, you kill 2, now your Gauntlet Buster's at 3 critical, so you just attack like that, you don't use Gauntlet Buster really until next time.
Yeah, and then you just save it. So it always keeps scaring.
So yeah.
You guys just want to chill.
But then you're gonna put your opponent back and forth, and they might do something crazy. Because like what are you gonna do with your Rigors? Are you gonna attack them? Because eventually you're gonna.
What are you gonna do? You're gonna Rigard?
So, I mean, your Rigors can't attack their Rigors because eventually you're gonna run out of crit, and you're gonna stop scaring them. And then their Vanguard probably has like Vanguard's probably like Novell or Chaos Breaker or Minerva, and they still can do stuff. I think Minerva is probably. Actually, I think Minerva is not tied with Novell. Minerva's
Is it because of the owl? And then it makes
no, I think it's more like a deck where you have to have your break ride first.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, how else are you gonna soul charge? I don't see a way you have to soul charge.
Well, I had Thomas and Chris here. They were saying they like the soul charging starter instead of the Great 3 Searcher or whatever.
Yeah. I think Actually, I don't even know what the soul charging starter does, but I think
it's whenever it boosts to Great 3, you soul charge one.
Okay, yeah. So you probably definitely would play that because you need a soul charge. Because if you draw Minerva first, you draw break ride first, then how else are you gonna soul charge?
Yeah, you gotta play some random ass card like Saho or something.
So if you get the break ride, I feel like that doesn't do much. Even if you got the starter. I think Novell does more. I'd rather play Novell.
Well, Kagero in general does more. Because they have so much support over the years. Genesis is still new. It's only been out for like, what, 4 or 5 sets?
I think the easiest deck to play right now is
Yeah, I would agree. It's one of the easier decks to play. Because you literally just put things down and you just push forward.
So let's check out this game right now. So I see a grade 4 already. And
Tempest Bolt swinging for really hard, but it honestly doesn't matter compared to like Novell.
right now he's at 3 damage, so that's like really good.
Yeah.
But I think he rolled. Did he break right?
He said 3, so it's not a great thing. No, he just went straight away.
I guess some players just feel like
he used to the
yeah. I don't know. Maybe what was the point of passing the crit? Maybe.
Maybe he doesn't want to get Tempest Bolted, but then that you don't.
I mean, honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad in the position.
It's in the
It's not
damage. I don't know why he put the Phoenix up.
Oh, it's just to get a trigger so you can attack the Berserk Dragon afterwards in case your opponent. In case the Phoenix is 5k. It doesn't really do much. I guess.
And he got the unit back from it anyway if he Phoenix, so he doesn't really lose anything.
But actually, I think. Oh, another crit. Adam looks like he has a lot of cards.
Because Tempest Bolt is limiting himself in the amount of cards he can put down. Because if he puts down cards, then he blows his own stuff up later.
At least he has a really strong Vanguard, but Adam's at 4 damage, so
yeah. Well, right.
He gains 10,000 power right now, so
it's 21 to the 20 to the 13. So, would you put one less spark rate down, or would you?
I would put the spark rate down. It does more shield, but like let's say he perfect guards, he can take out 5 more. See, this is
but now Tempest Bolt.
Yeah, this is the thing about Tempest Bolt, right? Like, now it's not that effective because either way, you eventually have to play aggressive. So I kind of like Gauntlet Buster better. That's my opinion. I could be the lucky one that went to World. Maybe one of those lucky few people.
A lot of people is between like a lot of people are saying that, and it's also like first year. You know, a lot of people might have still been unfamiliar with the game. I think the first year tournament was ran the best so far that I've been to.
Yeah. I think it took 2 because like nobody caught on, nobody like knew about Vanguard. So I think the players were the first few people who actually knew about Vanguard, like knew how to actually play the game.
And all the prices were like crazy too back then for like people that aren't in New York.
Yeah, Vanguard's also not that strong. Like the Vanguard's grade 3. You know what I mean? Yeah.
It's tough one. I think
the best one was Grom.
It's 4.
Vongola was so good. Vongola was so free back then. Well, he's trying really hard. It's the Nobel.
First of all, the Nobel right now is only 13k, so it's actually very. You should guard it right now before he actually gets a booster.
He's throwing point guard.
He is? Oh, so I guess that doesn't make
Yeah, right?
any difference. That doesn't make too much of a difference.
That's a 23. Wow. Okay, he's getting it really easy.
But no, he's at one card right now. And he's gonna be at 3. And he just drove 10 grade 3. Now I think he's a little bit in trouble.
Because
Adam's also at 3 damage, so you know Adam's sitting back comfortable right now.
Because he got the heal, so he healed him back. Did he skip break guard? Yeah, he did. Oh man.
He's been making Conroe.
Is he?
Don't be mad, you're winning.
I thought he had. Okay, wow. He has no cards.
I mean, it would actually be fine. It would actually be fine if Adam was at 5, but he's at 3, and that's
That's not a really awkward situation.
But now he's at now he gets a draw. You can hear Adam say no.
Oh, right, because of Nobel. He doesn't get it.
Bring in the prison Nobel.
Nobel negates triggers.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. Oh, he didn't want to bring it. He didn't want to blow up the field. I mean, 3 units right now. He's not going to get any more.
Yeah, at this point, I would totally do it. Unless
are these 2 grade 1s right here? 2 grade 2s?
Yeah, they're 2 grade 1s.
They're 2 grade 1s? Yeah, grade 1s?
Yeah, they swing for 14.
I mean, I guess it's still okay.
Finally!
It's still okay because, like,
I mean, at this point, he would come in because he only has what? Perfect guard on the grade 3. I mean, Adam has enough cards. He's at 3, so
This way, whatever.
I think that might be overreaching a little bit.
I don't think so.
I mean,
This guy only has 3 cards in his hand. His hand is amazingly big, and he's at 3 damage. This is a non-combi deck that can't do anything. You can't do anything to your opponent at 3. Whoa. Yeah.
Die!
Part of me would have taken that.
I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Listen, Adam looks like he's been
One card in deck.
That's my opinion on
Wait, Michael, what were the last 2 cards in your hand?
What? Oh, grade 3 and a 10K.
Okay. I thought that the center was a 5K, that's why I went.
So, it looked like Adam was leaning over inside the game.
Yeah, because sitting on top of it.
Maybe if it was Donald Buster, maybe a tiny bit different story.
Yeah,
tiny bit.
Because if you use one Buster once, it actually knocks you out. You just need a shooting or something, and then you would swing and go for it. Well, he had a perfect guard every turn, though.
But it didn't really matter.
That's eventually going to run out. His hand's low. He doesn't have as much any attack because all he has is a big Vanguard. Honestly,
it didn't use a little bit.
I also didn't think he was guarding too perfect as well. You're perfect guarding a Nobel that has booster.
Yeah, he did that a lot, which was very skeptical.
He used 2 5s. That's not bad.
I think he's
We're down to the second game right now.
Earlier when he was on when Michael Yang was at 3 damage, he perfect guarded a random Vanguard swing and he blocked a double crit, so he might be blocking on. He might be.
What was that? Can you say that again?
He randomly perfect guarded when he was at 3 damage against a never hit, and he blocked a double crit with a perfect guard. So he blocked a double crit with a perfect guard. So he was so I guess he's maybe a little scared from that.
I mean, that's kind of an instinctive move. That's. Oh, I feel double crits coming. Come on.
Because the guy still charged 2 non-triggers. So he's like, damn, I'm probably gonna get double crit right now.
Yeah, I mean, 2 triggers must be crit. This guy probably plays 8 crits in his deck, maybe. So, very unlikely. Actually, no, he plays less. He plays less crits. He plays probably
Probably 6-6.
Yeah. I saw a lot of draw triggers.
Oh, what kind of trigger lineups do you like?
So a lot of people assume that I like 12 crits. It's actually not true. In certain decks, of course I like 12 crits.
In certain decks, that 12 crit is
So I have a question for you. So what is your reason for playing draw triggers in the decks that you do play draw triggers?
Well, besides having no choice, kind of, because in Chaos Breaker I play 8-4-4 because if I draw too much with Chaos Breaker, I'm gonna think okay, that's not fair.
So my I mean, I'm saying it's like 8-4-4, something like that. So in my opinion, if you play draw triggers, it's because your deck doesn't. It can give you enough advantage to like go the board. It's not bad, but then it can't. So draw triggers are there to kind of like, oh, maybe I'm lucky enough to get my 4 draw triggers. Is it?
You got a rule now.
Go on about the draws.
So yeah, so it's not bad hitting a draw trigger. It's not bad, but like, let's say your deck does what you. Okay, so the main point of playing draw triggers, I guess, is to get your field going.
And the combo pieces if you need it.
If your deck's playing combo. So if you're playing a deck that can already get you everything, so I guess there's no point of playing draw anymore, right? You're going to play more threatening triggers. So crits are, I guess crits are more better to drive check.
But what about when it comes to guarding? Some people say they feel bad throwing away a 10k and like you need a 5k guard.
Yeah. First of all, that's a really
that's a weird way to look at it.
Yeah, because first of all, you have to look at the reason why you even guard in the first place. Why you guard these attacks in the first place. Like, excuse me for a moment.
Excuse us for a moment. What the hell? George, why? Good thing that doesn't show up on stream. Anyway,
so the reason why you guard like rear guard, you take a vanguard hit sometimes is because you're taking a vanguard hit because it costs more shield, because you have to insure another 5 for the trigger bonus. And so that's why you guard the rear guards. So the less damage you have, the more vanguard attacks, the more bigger attacks you can take, right? So if you can guard an attack that's worth 5 or 10 anyway, it's worth it because
it's still 1 card at the end of the day.
Yeah, and it's cheap because eventually this damage is at least going to be 15 worth of shields in later on in the game. Once you have 5, you're going to attack your vanguard, you're going to have to insure another 5 shield with that 10 that you would have dropped anyway. So you're going to lose more shield.
So, well, that brings up another question. Do you not like limit? Because I always hate it.
That's not the reason why I don't play limit break decks.
Oh no. I personally don't like limit break.
Actually, limit break is very good. I don't hate it. Like I said, the reason why I played Rogue Pal, the reason why I didn't play a limit break deck is because my deck was just so fast.
Well, yeah, I respect that. Yeah.
So I have nothing against limit break. It's very good, especially right now. Limit break's amazing right now.
Well, that's just they've given it like all the strong abilities to limit break.
It's just too strong. Like, it's just so strong.
Well, I don't like the idea of limit break.
So what do you think the best break is?
The best break ride? Something that nets you advantage, like something like Gancelot, I don't really like that much because you need field in order. Something that doesn't require too much setup.
Yeah.
So like a Dauntless.
Dauntless. I would say Infinite
Ignition too. Infinite Zero.
Yeah. You know, the first few break nights came out, like they were
a little better.
Yeah, they were. I don't think they were that great. I think you were playing.
Oh yeah, for regional I was playing Gancelot or Duke. I only did it for the Duke restanding.
You played that in tournament?
Yeah. It was okay, but then at the end of the day, it's just 2 inconsistent things going together, and it was just weird.
So damn, another great. So I'm actually paying attention to this game. So
yeah, I was trying to hit it too. It's like,
but Michael only hangs at 2 damage now. He's at 3. He gets a draw trigger, which doesn't do anything.
Oh, and he did the break ride this time.
Oh yes.
I would take it.
But he's about to heal. But he's about to break right next turn. He's about to limit break next turn.
Yeah.
That's gonna be 4 cards.
Yeah, but he's being pushed to 5 damage this turn.
Wow. Is there a trigger on a berserk?
Yeah, he had one.
Oh my god. What's this guy doing? He's at 3 damage. What the hell happened? I think he had it on the board. But I'm not sure. Wow, this is like This is not the best stroke.
I'm a little confused. Move it more to the
Adam's at how much damage? Oh, Adam's at 5. That's why. I guess.
Oh, okay. It was hidden. I thought it was. Okay.
No, but it doesn't matter.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I mean, did Adam draw chair? I think he drew chair perfect last time, so I guess that kind of makes sense.
But he only. Oh, and he counterbusted, so this time 16.
So I guess that kind of makes sense.
Okay.
But
I thought he was at 3 because of the damage was on top of each other.
But Adam still somehow for this set. Wait, who won?
That was double perfect.
Oh, Adam. That's why.
Wow. Can't stop doing
Yeah, I think
If he just doesn't break, I think he would have been in a bad position because he would.
I don't think he had any booster.
I mean, he wouldn't. I don't think he would even have any attackers actually.
Yeah.
After he blew up the field, and he would have to go out with Vanguard.
This is my field.
Anyway,
I think he should have waited a turn. Did the Tempest.
that was not the best move.
Yeah, perfect.
I don't.
So Adam Winter undefeated.
Damn.
I guess this makes up for the game lost to.
He's angry. That's why. He's just bursting through everybody. That's why he's upset. I don't know. I think he should have Tempest bolted that game first before running to the
Definitely. I think everyone was
Yeah, because once he was like,
yeah, I was like, what the. I mean, it kind of looked like he was onto something, but even if he was onto something, Adam is at 4, and if Adam just didn't have enough shield for that, he could have just taken the Vanguard and hoped for not a crit. And if he didn't get a crit, then it's fine.
Why did he swing with Zoidcat first? Huh? Why did he swing with Zoidcat first?
He swung with the Vanguard first, I guess to trick Adam into taking the 5th damage, and then if Adam doesn't have enough shield to guard both Eradicators, then Adam's dead. He was putting, but he knew he had, but Adam knew he had 2 points, so he was in the same position anyway. So I don't think that was
questionable. I probably had to rewatch that to see
I don't even like honestly I didn't watch the whole thing, but I just think that was straight up wrong. Yeah.